Okay, so this is to show you guys the functionality of just the top section of the screen. So what I'm talking about here is the top section in black. So the awards icon here functions as a jump back. You'll notice that when my cursor goes on there, you can see the back. Okay, a couple things to keep in mind. If you're in the system and you're going forward in any way, if you hit jump back using the web browser, it's not going to translate well onto the actual program. It may work once or twice, but it's not going to really continuously work, and you're going to get into some glitches and some errors and some error messages. So really avoid the web browser jump back, okay? I want you to use the awards jump back. It's safer. It's set there for a reason. Home button. That's really going to follow you in all your screens, no matter where you go in the system. You should always see home. The only time you don't see the home button is if you're in a specific special form. If you're documenting in a special form, you won't see this until you hit save, okay, or continue. So that's this. Right now we're at the home screen. Then we also have the calendar. Calendar, you click on here, you go into your calendar event, and there's a lot of different functionalities on how to use calendar. We're not going to go through that today. There will be a different video on how to utilize calendar and how to do certain data entry there. That's not for the purpose of today's video. Today's just to get you familiar with this bar. Okay, so that's calendar. Messages, so you have 11 messages here. I'm going to hit home screen and not have you see all my messages. But when you see that there is a red number here, actually a red circle with white numbers in it, that tells you that you have messages. It's not something that's go, hey, look, I got some messages and ignore it. Please read your messages. You never know why you have a message. A message could be coming from me. I could also be requesting a red receipt from you. In awards, when someone sends a message, there's no proof that on the other end someone has read that message. So it's always really a good idea to send a reply, something simple as even thanks, got it, or if there's something specific being requested in a response. Okay, so it's always good to respond to the writer. If you do not see a number there, that means you don't have messages. So you can just move, you don't have to focus, move on. Foothold Connect, let me click on here. Foothold Connect is where you can find a lot of good information. They do a tip of the month, and it may or may not pertain to our specific work, but it's always good to kind of click on and see what's going on. There's events, so Foothold Connect events, January to February, and then there's the Expo 2017, saying there's discounts. Obviously, we're not going to order a discount. We're not going to order tickets without permission, but it's just to show you what events are coming up. So Foothold Connect events, if you click on here, wait for that to pop up. I thought I clicked on it. Maybe I didn't. So I'm guessing they don't have any events. I clicked on it and nothing happened. Usually what will happen is you will get a pop-up screen that tells you what are some of the events coming up. So they might be working on that right now. Usually if I click on here, there'll be another screen with a list of things of events coming up. Usually what events mean is webinars and trainings that are coming up. Okay, having said that, let's go up to what's new in awards. So these are new features that are talked about. So you click on here, new awards features that were sent out January 18th, 2017. So that was just recently. Billing updates, intake, discharge updates. So any update that's going to happen when they do set the system down, when I send you guys those alerts saying the system's going to be down, all these new features then get put in place. So sometimes if you're confused and you're not sure, this is a good place to go to find that information. So that's Foothold Connect. Usually what will happen is if I know that there's something coming up, I'll usually send out an email to everybody letting them know what training I really would like them to sign up for. So just wanted to explain what Foothold Connect is. Okay, today is the logo here. This is a print logo. Oh, it's our logo, but it's a print button. So if I click on here, it's going to print the screen here. Okay, so if I'm anywhere in the system and I want to print, I can hit the print button here. Okay, there's certain forms in the system where you can click at the bottom, printable version. You click on that first. It takes away some of the bells and whistles in the form, and then you hit print. Okay, your name. If you click on it, you notice that your name has a drop-down icon right here. So it's attendance. You don't need to worry about attendance because we're not tracking employee attendance in the system. That's what that means. It's not resident or member attendance. Your e-signature, you should have that already set up. If not, you can click on that and follow the steps on doing your e-signature, and there will be a different video on how to set up your e-signature. There's the print. You can also click here and hit print. Your password and security, that's where you set up your password. You choose the security question and you answer it. And then specific user settings. So let me show you what that is. So user settings, you can do your preferences and notifications. So, and also custom employee grouping, but I don't think many of you guys are going to have this item. But I'm going to look at preferences. So preferences is basically how you want your screen to look. So do you want blue text or black text? Specific fonts here. The size of your font. Okay. Blue text for report mode. You want report mode to be in a completely different color. You want the font to be in report mode. Okay. You want report mode data in a different font. Okay. Font size, I should say. So these are just things that you can look at to really play around with. It's not one of those things where I can tell you you should do this and you should do that. Based on how your screen looks, you can play around with this. One day you can click on, I want black text for data entry and I want blue text for report mode, or vice versa. You can do that. Or I want a different font size. Maybe font size is important to you because maybe you have a visual impairment, and it's maybe blue text or black text works better for you with that visual impairment. Maybe you don't have a visual impairment, but you just happen to like font size 16 with font color black. So again, it's basically your personal preference. There's really, there's no rule to how you should set it. Again, you're just going to have to play around with it and see what fits. All right. You don't have to make any preference changes, but you can here. And then you just click update, and then once you hit update, then your screen gets a confirmation of what you've selected. Okay, and then you can go back to data entry if you'd like, but you don't have to. Okay, help. We have awards online help and help desk. If you've gone through our trainings, you know how to access help desk. Awards online help, I'm going to tell you right now, do not access. The reason why I say that is that can confuse you further. So I'm going to ask you not to go there. Help desk. When you click on the help desk, another window will open. Say I was on this window. When you hit help desk, a new window will open. Your screen will look slightly different than mine because you will not have the option of unchecking individuals. It will be the three of us, Joanne, me, and Christia. You will not have the ability to check Foothold Help Desk. Only those on the help desk can message Foothold Help Desk. You're going to give us a subject, required, and a brief description. Okay, and I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on how help desk works and what data is required in another video. So again, I just wanted to show you this top bar and how this works. Again, this is a jump back button. This is a print button. This is home, calendar, your messages, your Foothold Connect, and how you can get other connections with some of the new updates, and some of your preferences that you can set up, your password, and also your log out. Make sure you log out before you leave the computer. There's a search item here. One thing you need to know about the search item is when you're anywhere in the system, if there's something specific you want to look for, you can actually use the search and it will help drill down some of the things you're looking for. So again, that's the training. Hope this was useful, and you'll see other available trainings for you on the YouTube page. Thanks so much.